Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see today, back out in the urban setting. I'm fishing for some bass again. I'm gonna throw some little plastics around, got some chubbies, got some crankbaits, might even throw a vibe around. But yeah, I'm excited. Wasn't really planning on filming today, but we've got the phone, got the GoPro on. Let's just give it a crack. The wind's a little bit annoying, that's why my hair's a bit everywhere, but let's get to it. So I reckon we're gonna start off just by throwing a little chubby. This little black one, definitely one of my favorites, just in this murkier water. So I think this one's a pro lure, yeah, 38 mil. It's a deep dive, so it should get pretty deep, which should be pretty good. Let's chuck it on and get at it. Let's get a bit of my favorite, Procure mullet. We'll get that on there. Should help us out a little bit. The water's pretty murky, so going dark is usually what I do. Absolutely smother that little crankbait in it. And yeah, just casting around structure. Pretty much just working everywhere that I can just to try produce a reaction bite. There's not too much structure in this stretch of river, but should still be okay. Just fishing, casting absolutely everywhere will hopefully produce a bite. And hit like the front side. Just covering as much water as I can at the moment, just because they could be absolutely anywhere. If I was using worms or bread, I'd get them 100%, but oh, there we go, already snagged. Oh, didn't even get leader back. Alright guys, so what I've done now is I've just chucked on a little weedless setup. I've got that, I think it's like a size 0 or something, little ball sinker within the loop knot there, so that can move around freely. And then just to a micro little worm hook, I'm going to chuck one of these little Kitech 2 inches on. Fingers crossed we can find one of these bass. With it being weedless, should be much more or less prone to snagging. So yeah, we'll be able to chuck it around that bridge a little bit more and around all that cover, and hopefully we can produce a fish. Let's get this guy all rigged up. There we go, perfect. Little weedless paddle tail. Let's flick it around, see what we can do. It's not too deep out there, so that little size 0 jig head should be okay. It's just the wind that we gotta kind of worry about. I'm sure if we just slow roll this and we get a bass's attention, it should absolutely engulf it. Because in here they're feeding on really small mullet, or they've got their little mosquito fish that they're smashing. It's great with the weedless because you can feel your lure going through all the brush and it just doesn't get hung up. When I find the bass, I do like to do little hops within the school with the soft plastic, so cast out, hop it back in. But when I'm just trying to find the fish, just long casts, letting it hit the bottom, and then just working that lure straight back to my feet just to find a reaction bite. And usually when you find one, you find a school of them. That was a hit. There we go, there's a fish. There we go. Oh, that's a solid bass. Wow. Fingers crossed we can land this guy. Oh yeah, wow, nice bass. Just got to tire him out, keep him away from that structure. Jeez, wow, he's a good fish. There we go. He's a solid bass. Wow. Let's get a hold up on this guy. He is a tank. Wow. Let's get a hold up of him. Get a bit of a closer look. Hammered that little weedless plastic and he'd go 30, 30, 34, 35. We'll get a measure on him when we get home. Yeah, absolute bucket mouth. Let's get him back. There we go, guys. After just switching to that little paddle tail there, fishing around this drain where I know that small little bugs and that get pushed out of. Let's get in there again, see if we can pull another one. He was decent. It's the best one I've caught out here in a while, to be honest. I was out here about a month or two ago with my mate Alex from Alex's Fishing, and yeah, he pulled an absolute stud down the end there, which we'll get down there in a sec, but that's one of the biggest ones I've pulled out of here in a while. This just looks like prime real estate for a big hungry bass, hiding away in those around the pylons there. Just oh, there we go, there's another one. There we go. Oh no, just pulled him there. Bugger. Left my plastic in a mess, no. Alright, let's go fish my favourite bass spot, down on the beach part. You guys have seen me make a YouTube video there before when we chased carp. We did get some white bass as well. Hopefully we can land some on the little soft plastics this time. Down at my favourite little spot. Very, very snaggy down here though. And I've only got one sinker. It's not even mine, I found it on the ferry wharf. But fingers crossed we don't lose it and we get a fish. Let's give it a crack up in the fish ladder. Sometimes the bass get caught in there, especially with the rain that we had about a week ago, overflowed. So could be some big bassies sitting up in here. There we go. Oh, that's a good fish. Just up in that. I thought there'd be one sitting up there. I thought there'd be one sitting under the current there, just waiting for a bait fish or something to swim by. And he feels like a good one. Yeah, another solid bass. They go absolutely mental. I just want to keep him away from the sides. Yeah, he's a good fish. Another solid one. I knew they'd be sitting under those rapids there. There we go. That's another solid bass. what I was trying to say is, yeah, there's some rapids over there from the fish ladder, and I knew that if there'd be one sitting under there waiting for some bait fish, and there he is. Absolutely solid fish. Let's get a hold up of him. There we go, another solid bass, just on that little placky there. Let's get that out for him. Pinned him right in the corner of the jaw. Yeah, there we go. Another solid one. Like, they're big chunky bass. Such a sick fish as well. Absolutely amazing, look at him. Let's get a release on this guy, try to get an underwater footage. We'll give it one cast out here, then we're gonna head back. Surely there's one with all that structure. There has to, oh, that's an absolutely perfect cast, Hugo, that's amazing. That was good. The wind helped me out there. I cast it right over and the wind brought my line. Wrapped it around it. Let's try to do that again. And we'll bring it this way. Yes, good cast. And that's the session. Well guys, so there you go. Hair's all messed up because of the wind, but yeah, just broke off, so we're gonna head home now. Solid session though. I'm really happy with those two bass. Yeah, what more can I say? That little rig worked an absolute treat. If you guys want to see more of this fishing, let me know in the comments. If you want to see me do anything else, drop it down there as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let's catch you in the next video. Bye.